Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Tech. Today we are going to discuss another coding solution of the off-campus placement drive from Tech Mahindra for 2021 batch. If you haven't watched the previous videos, then please do watch it. To know more about the exam, you can watch it from the I button at the top right corner. Now let's start this question. So the question states, write a program to return the difference between the largest and the smallest number from an array of positive integers. We just have to calculate the difference between the largest and smallest number in an array. Note, you are expected to write the code in a find large small difference. This is the name of the function we have to write in, and we just have to write this function only. We don't have to write the main function. Only which will receive the first parameter as the number of items in the array and the second parameter as the array itself. You are not required to take input from the console. So this function will have two parameters, out of which the first parameter would be the number of items in the array and the second parameter would be the array itself. So here is an example, finding the difference between the largest and the smallest from the list of 5 numbers. So the first input is 5, that is the number of items in the array. Then the array itself, so the 5 items are 10, 11, 7, 12 and 14. So out of these we have to find the value of the difference of the smallest and the largest. So it's 7. How come? 14 is the largest number among these and 7 is the smallest number, so the difference is 7. Explanation: design the program to calculate the maximum and the minimum value of the array. First we have to calculate the maximum and the minimum value, and then just evaluate the difference. Simple program, so let's get into it. First we have to mention we have to import the packages, then mention the class, and then starts the function. The first input parameter is the number of items here, the input 1, and input 2 is the array itself. So now initially we have to declare the maximum and the minimum as something else, or we don't know, initially we have to declare it as something else. So what I am doing here is the maximum value is also the first value of the array and the minimum is also the first value of the array. Later on we will check which is the maximum and which is the minimum value. So then we have to run a loop from I equals to 0 till number of items minus 1, and in that loop we have to do, what we have to do is max less than input to I. This is the value of the array 1 by 1. So for each time this runs, it will check whether if the maximum value, that's the maximum value, is less than the value of the array. If it's less, that means that particular value is the maximum, so we have to change it max equals to that particular value. If it's not, then max holds the value, the maximum value. For each time it runs, after the loop ends, it will give us the maximum value, and same thing for minimum value. Minimum less than input 2 of I. So the same thing is running here as the max, and then we just have to return the difference between the two, return max minus min. So after the loop ends, we have the maximum value as max and the minimum value as min. So we have to just return maximum minus minimum. So max minus min. So that's all for this video. Subscribe to this channel for upcoming videos and press the bell icon for notifications. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.